men, but people in general, are ignorant, they're confused. And they go through a lot of suffering because of that confusion. And these different sufferings accumulate emotion. Consider emotion like pus. It's an emotional pus. And it's the byproduct of a confused state of mind. But most people don't know their states of mind. They don't have access to that layer of themselves. And that a state of mind guides your actions. So your state of mind guides a certain kind of action. You bump into something, expecting something, something else happens. Expecting something is what you tell yourself, but there's a state of mind that guides your actions. You go through some kind of, it doesn't work, and it creates sadness, bitterness, resentment, rejection, guilt, whatever the hell you want, some kind of emotion, right? Is that emotion real? Well, from a point of view, it's real, but is it not coming from a state of mind that oriented your actions? It's just a byproduct. It's pus. It's literally pus. It's a symptom. So in today's day and age, where people have no idea how to process their lives, how to digest their lives, how to navigate within themselves and within their minds to discover the root of their own sufferings. So people hold on and have tension and tension and tension and tension and tension and accumulate tension, accumulate tension, and accumulate tension. And the tension is, there's a physical aspect to it, there's an emotional aspect to it, there's a mental aspect to it. And people are pent up. And in today's feminized society, well, they're saying to men, you should express your emotions. It's not true that a man doesn't cry. No, it's not true that a man doesn't cry. He doesn't have to cry in front of you, though. But this is a subtle thing. So it's sensitive, because there's a political agenda behind this, right? But I don't want to go into the political side of things or that agenda thing. What I want to say is that your average person is pent up. So at some point, that has to be released somehow. So, am I going to stand by somebody? No. Maybe once in a while, if there's a genuineness to it, of course. But some superficial pus, I'm like, man, look at the hell out you. You're disgusting. What I'm trying to say, this is a complex subject. It's like your average person doesn't know how to process their lives, their experiences. And there's all kinds of feelings and emotions and tensions and toxins flowing in their bodies. So if society says you should release your tension, you should express your emotions, you should be able to if you wanted to. I can express my emotions if I want to. I can also not. But a lot of men are so disconnected from themselves, they don't even know if they're sad, they don't know if they're upset, they don't know if they're jealous, they're so disconnected. So that you got an issue there. So to express your emotion, does it help? I don't know to which degree it's going to help. I don't believe in all of this shit. I'm going to be straight with you. I believe you're your own man. You should learn how to process your own things. And if you want to have conversations with other men who've gone through the journey, and you want to have exchanges that help you to better understand yourself, great. But it's your responsibility to deal with your own fucking things. But to deal with your things, you have to learn how to do that. So that cannot be neglected. You have to know how to do that, and that's a science, my friend. That is a deep-ass science, and that your average person doesn't know. So, away from that science, when we go into more psychology and all this more feminine nonsense, well, yeah, you got to go share your emotions. So I'm going to tell my wife, listen, when you told me this last time, it hurt my feelings. Yeah, it's going to create some kind of circulation. Yeah, but do you understand how screwed up this relationship is in the first place? Like, if we actually assessed the situation, it's a mess. So that's why I don't want to touch it. I have a feeling, I feel very sad, and when you left me and you went there, I felt sad. I'm like, I don't deal in symptoms, okay? And an emotion is a symptom. I respect the symptom, but I do not deal in symptoms. I'm interested in the root cause. I respect the symptom. I reiterate, there is an emotion. And when you learn how to process, you learn to digest your experiences, you navigate through you. You're going to process your own emotions like a man on your own. It's your emotion. It's your shit. You should digest your own shit on your own. And sometimes, maybe you need assistance, so you pay somebody. But it's certainly not your girlfriend's job to be your emotional garbage bin. And then you think she's going to respect you. Remember, when you share an emotion, what you're really sharing, it's not an emotion. It's a weakness. It's not the emotion that makes you weak. It's that the emotion is a byproduct of weakness. An emotion, as we understand, it's literally that. There's a flaw in your mindset. There's a disease in your nervous system that secretes that emotion. I'm not talking about the feeling of appreciate you, the feeling of love, the feeling of attraction. For me, that's not an emotion. When I'm talking about emotion, it's like, I'm sad, I'm scared, I'm going to get abandoned, right? Listen, I understand, okay? Like, it's been a long time, okay? I understand and I've been through it. And once upon a time, when I was at the beginning of all of this, I thought that a relationship with a woman was all about sharing everything. And she also thought that. And we decided that we were going to be honest with one another. So I told her everything. When I had an itch in my cock, I told her everything because I needed to be honest. And she got so sick and tired of me saying everything. She said, I don't want to know this. I'm like, but why? We want to share everything with one another because we're soulmates, right? We share. I want to know your truth. I'm like, no, you're insecure, dude. Yeah, I told you. I tried. I don't talk on things I don't know. I know this. I saw how she responded, and at some point, I swear to God, this is another story. I don't think I'm going to get into it today, but she'd get very upset at me. Let's put it this way. And she had very little respect for me, and she swung at me a couple of times, more than once, more than twice, more than a couple of times. So the story goes that a man never gets hit by a woman. No. I got hit by a woman, her multiple times, and I stayed. That's how confused I was in myself. So she swung at me and I was wearing my glasses and they flew off and I was just like, I started like foaming at the mouth. And I looked at her, I'm like, are you insane? What do you want me to do? You want me to strike back? Because a man, of course, would never hit a woman. So this is a long time ago. So I was just like, and she was just like pushing me and pushing. She really wanted to extract all the juice she could out of me. And she pushed me to the edge. She did a very good job because after this, I became another person. I learned a big lesson. I took some time to digest and process this relationship, but a lot of fantasies were shattered. And I came back down to earth. Namely, number one, if you ain't got money, if you ain't stable in yourself, if you're not established as a man, you cannot be in a relationship with a woman. Unless she's a professional and she's independent, which is a whole other subject. So the point of all of this is, as a man, it's your business to process your things. And that's what an authentic, dare I say, yoga practice is going to allow you to do. And I do, every day I invest in this to process and digest my shit. Digest my feelings, digest my emotions, digest my mind, process what's in my mind, create order. So that I'm clear. I'm clear about where I'm at right now, what's happening at a deeper level, what I need to address tomorrow, what I need to address today, what I need to do now, who's playing me, who's doing what, how I'm like, I become 100% clear. So then when I go out about my business and about the day where the person is speaking, I cut whatever's nonsense. I bring order in my life and I strengthen my field. I didn't say hard, I said strengthen. Something strong is malleable. It's got a rebound. It can absorb and push. It's not 100% permeable and it's not 100% hard. No, it's like, You know what I mean? And I need this, and I do this every day. And when I don't do this, I do not ever not do this. So, because if I do, then I'm not clear, and then my day becomes more dramatic, more energy demanding, and then the energies start to there's less clarity, and you're less contained, and then you need more stimulation, which means you start to, rub off of one another to get some kind of fix, some kind of feeling, some kind of high, an emotional high, of course. And that could be fun sometimes, but it's very unproductive and boring. But sometimes it could be fun, once in a while. Right? I like drama. Yeah, that's fun sometimes. Play out scenes is fun. I enjoy it. Anyways.